I never eat donuts. Until I met Harvey. A few days ago, we decided to take a drive into the wine country just to kind of get me out of the house because, I had this surgery. So we took a drive into the Sonoma County Wine Country. It's about half an hour from where I live. It was a beautiful early spring day. Then we saw this sign on the side of the road that said donuts. The address was in a residential neighborhood, so we were curious and we thought we would turn around and go back and find out what that sign was all about. I never eat donuts. And then I met Harvey and tried Harvey's donuts.
Well, come on in.
His whole idea is just brilliant. They're little donuts, mini donuts. You go to the back and watch them make the donuts that you just ordered, and then you choose the toppings.
We like to turn it on and turn it off because we like to make sure every customer has that fresh hot donut.
Simple but brilliant. The main thing though is Harvey. Harvey is a very likable man. He made donuts for large corporate events, Google, Facebook, YouTube. When the pandemic hit, of course, people started to work from home. No more corporate events. Suddenly people like Harvey are out of business. But Harvey didn't go out of business. And the reason is because he's one of those people who is resilient, has an ability to just reorganize, reset, figure out a way to make his donuts. Enter at the side there. It's in the middle of a residential street, probably a house that was once a house and it's converted. He has a little outdoor area for sitting. Or a little indoor space.
Before COVID, I never had a store open. I was a corporate donut maker. I was the guy who made the donuts for Google, Twitter, Facebook, Yahoo, GoPro, Visa, everybody, YouTube. I've been to YouTube's headquarters many times in San Bruno. So they built a funhouse slide from the second floor to the first. We were there for that party. A miniature golf course put in there. We were there for that party. Giants, the A's, the Niners, the Warriors, and the Sharks. I did 100 weddings in 2019.
So you prepare your gluten-free donuts in a separate area.
Correct.
And
Separate utensils, everything is done separately, and it's totally safe for celiac or anybody who wants gluten. The donut sundaes, there's no ice cream. The donuts are the ice cream. It's topped with whipped cream and a cherry. And I say always, prepare to go to heaven while you're still alive. Design your own, my donut sundaes, and the gluten-free. And I have these specials as well available. These are all root beer, every one of them. They come from all over the country. In the near future here, we're going to do root beer tastings like wine. I want the kids to be involved, pour little flights of root beer, and they're going to vote on them, see which ones they like.
I'll link the information below, so if you're in the neighborhood, you can try Harvey's Donuts too and say hi to him for me. It is 1 month and 2 days after my facelift, neck lift, lower blepharoplasty, and temporal brow lift, and I'm feeling better. I'm more awake than I have been, and the swelling is, I'd say, about 90% down. I still have a lot of tenderness in my face, but all of my feeling has come back. I'm still sore when I press on the muscles, but it's a big surgery. If there's one thing I really want to impress on you, it's that having a facelift, and especially if you add on the neck lift and the brow lift and the lower eye blepharoplasty that I had, it's really a big surgery and it's a big recovery, and you really need to make sure you are aware of that before they'll even do this kind of surgery on you. You have to have a clear EKG and blood work. I would also add, of course, you want to make sure you really do your research and find a board-certified plastic surgeon who specializes in the procedures that you're having done. So that would be my #1 recommendation. Good health, great surgeon, get references, board certified, all of that. One of my dilemmas that I had talked about in the last video is that my roots have been growing out, and so as you can see, I've got some real gray roots in there, but I'm not supposed to have a hair color. I've got an alarm going off. I'm not allowed to have hair color done. It's distracting when I've got an alarm going off. I had to go turn off that alarm. It was driving me crazy. So the thing is that I'm not allowed to get any chemicals. I can't have my hair colored again until it's been 6 weeks after my surgery. Do you hear my S's are coming along? I've really been working on enunciating because, as I said before, my muscles are so tight, and also my tongue got a little bit of numbness. They think maybe from lying on the tube, the breathing tube that was in my mouth while I was having surgery. I think I got a little numbness on my tongue, but it's really coming along. I'm doing all the mouth work I'm supposed to be doing to kind of loosen up all the muscles, but my tongue is feeling mostly back to normal. Still a little lisping, which is driving me crazy, but it's coming along. I can't get any hair color on all of my various stitches until it's been 6 weeks since my surgery. So what I have, here's what I am using. I normally use one that's by Rita Hazan, Hazan, I think, that I get at Sephora, but I was at Target the other day, and this one's a lot cheaper. It's L'Oreal Magic Root Cover-Up in light golden brown. I did a video earlier and I gave a demo of this, showed you how I put it in at my roots, and then found out that I once again messed up the autofocus settings on my camera, so it was blurry. I'll do it on a couple of the other parts. I did it earlier from my bathroom, but I'll find like up here. Okay, let's see if I can do this. Did I get it? It's not exact. This particular brand, it had like, I don't know, like at least 10 different shades, which is great. I got the light golden brown. It still seems a little dark, but for me, it looks better if my roots are darker anyway, and then my hair is lighter, the colored part of my hair. Going to the store, taking a drive, whatever, just even walking around the house and not wanting to look like, because when I don't want to look like I have bald spots, and when the gray roots are growing out, it can look that way. It almost looks like I'm balding in there. So that's a quick fix that I thought I would pass along to you. I wanted to talk about my dry eyes, which I've been telling you about. I haven't made a video in over a week because my eyes were so bad, so dry and painful, really painful and red, that I didn't even want to make a video. So I went back to my eye surgeon who did my cataract surgery, and he did a procedure that is, it's temporary punctal plugs. It sounds horrible. So what he did was he puts these little synthetic plugs, tiny little things. I really didn't want to do it because the whole idea of having something plugging up my tear ducts kind of creeped me out. But it got so painful. My eyes were so dry that I just decided to go ahead and let him do it. And I'm glad that I did because they're healing now. The right eye was so bad that he put the plugs in the upper and the lower tear ducts. That one is actually watering a little bit too much, but the left one I think is watering just fine. The reason that this occurred is because, as I said in my prior videos, I had cataract surgery a little over a year ago, and that gave me it triggered dry eyes for me. And then having the lower blepharoplasty, where he did an incision inside the lower lid, it exacerbated my dry eyes. So until that really heals, it's more prone to irritation. Hopefully I won't need to have it done again. These are temporary. They will dissolve over like a couple of weeks. So I took care of that problem. I am really excited to wear some eye makeup. All I have on today is I have foundation, a little blush, a little bit of lipstick, and some eyebrow pencil as well. I don't have any shadow or mascara. My eyelashes, I do have eyelashes, but they're invisible, so I don't have any mascara on. I'm really looking forward to being able to put on some eye makeup and do some demos. See how my eyes look now with eye makeup on. My healing is coming along beautifully. I would say the swelling is at least 90% down. I still have some swelling in my cheeks and under my chin, under here. Again, can you see that? little swelling, but that will come along in the next month or two. Most of the bruising is gone except around the edges and down in here, and I'm not too concerned about that. Dr. Ransom's nurse, Patricia, is going to be doing a procedure on me, like a light pulse, something like that, to try to help the bruising heal a little faster. Other than that, though, all the other bruising is gone. I feel like everything is coming along the way it should. I'm going to have that procedure done. Maybe I'll do a video while she's doing that pulsing treatment on my bruising. We'll see. I don't think there was anything else I was going to report today. I pretty much covered it. So that's my update. 1 month and 2 days post-op. Hopefully the next time I do a video, I can wear a little bit of eye makeup. I'm really looking forward to doing that. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I hope you will subscribe, and don't forget to click that little notification bell. Then you'll get a notification when I upload a new video, and you can keep up with my regular updates, because I'm trying to keep them organized. I'm trying to do them pretty regularly so you can see as I'm progressing what my progress is. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them down below and I'll answer them the best I can. Remember that I'm not an expert on any of this stuff. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye.